Hello, Mrs. Michael. How are you?
Hi, doctor. I am good. Last week, I visited your clinic. You said that you will be going to explain me that whether I or my husband is responsible for the differentiation of sex of the baby.
Yes, Mrs. Michael. I have a very informative video for you regarding the sex differentiation of the baby. Let's watch it together. You can ask any question if you feel you need to ask.
Sure, doctor. I am very excited to watch the video on sex differentiation of baby.
This is female reproductive system. It has fallopian tubes, ovary, cervix, uterus and vagina. Every month, one mature egg leaves your ovary, called as ovulation. It then travels to fallopian tube. If sperm gets into female, sperm can swim up through your cervix, uterus, and fallopian tubes, searching for an egg. Millions of sperms come out during each ejaculation. But it takes one sperm to meet with an egg. Well, embryogenesis is the process by which a single fertilized egg develops into a complex multicellular organism. In this case, a human being.
Well, doctor, does the shape of a woman's belly can predict the sex of the baby?
No, it's the myth. Mrs. Michael, the reality is that the shape of a woman's belly is determined by factors like the size of the baby, the position of the baby in the uterus, and the mother's body shape, and is not related to the baby's sex. Now, moving back to the video. Now, let's start at the very beginning. In step 1, a zygote is the single cell formed when an egg and a sperm cell fuse. The fusion is known as fertilization. In step 2, the first 12 to 24 hours after a zygote is formed are spent in cleavage. It is very rapid cell division, leads to formation of morula. In step 3, during formation of blastocyst, the mass of cells forms a hollow ball called blastocele. These are trophoblast. These are inner cells. In step 4, during the second week, inner cells differentiate further into the epiblast and the hypoblast, which are the two layers of the bilaminar disc. The point where the epiblast and hypoblast press up against each other is known as the bilaminar disc. And this disc is what splits the sphere to make the two cavities like two balloons, which are primary yolk sac and amniotic cavity. In step 5, during gastrulation, the three germ layers are formed, which are endoderm, ectoderm, and mesoderm. The cell mass is now known as a gastrula. In step 6, neural tube forms, making a neurula. Now at 6 to 7 week of gestational period, sex differentiation of baby is carried out. Here you need to be more focused. Well, Mrs. Michael, this was a brief overview of development of human embryo. If you want to know the details, watch our video on human embryology.
Sure, doctor. I will visit your clinic other someday. And going to watch this video to have better understanding of sex differentiation of baby. Doctor, I have heard that morning sickness is more severe during pregnancies with girls.
No, Mrs. Michael. This is a myth. The reality is that there is no scientific evidence to suggest that morning sickness is more severe during pregnancies with girls than with boys. Now, moving back to our video. Sexual differentiation is initiated at fertilization, depending on whether the sperm carries X or Y chromosome. Egg has X and X, while sperm has X and Y. Female always gives X, but male can give X or Y if egg is fertilized by sperm carrying X chromosome. Baby girl will be produced. But in other case, if egg is fertilized by sperm carrying Y chromosome, baby boy will be produced. In this way, sperm causes differentiation of sex of the. Oh doctor, it is surprising to know that the sex of a baby is determined by the male. But, Mrs. Michael, this was not all. In our next video, you will be more surprised when to come to know further details about sex differentiation of baby. So, in our next video we will discuss gonads and genital ducts differentiation.
Have you ever heard of video books? sqadia.com is delighted to present video books, medical books that have been tailored into a series of videos. sqadia.com videos are presented in the same order as the book's chapters. Explore now and make your learning easy.